All right, guys, welcome to the Gun Circus, and we're here at Strong Bodies Nutrition in Murfreesboro. Wanted to take an opportunity to do some interviews with some other competitors, and Alicia Hume's a good friend of mine, and she's been a great inspiration for me. I think you all can really relate to Alicia, and she's very personable, so we're going to start an interview here with her, just get some feedback from the women's physique side of things. Y'all are always hearing from me, so if you got any questions, throw them out while we're on camera here, and I'll see your text come up and I'll be able to ask her. But my buddy Rabia Alassal is here with me, and he and I are going to be throwing some questions out to her. So here we go. All right, Alicia, say hi to everybody.
Hello.
Okay, Alicia is about to compete at Flex Lewis in 2 weeks, right? She and I are both competing at the same show, and I started thinking last night how great it would be to give our audience some input from some ladies. So I mentioned to Alicia, and she was very, very kind to agree. So Alicia, to start, tell me a little bit about your path that's brought you to where you at. What's motivated you and got you here?
Oh, goodness gracious. When I first started bodybuilding, I actually wasn't in any good shape at all. I was in college, so I gained a lot of weight, and I was just like, I can't deal with this weight, so I started working out in my gym, and the biggest motivation was the gym itself, Olympus Athletic Club. Most people, you walk in there, I'd say about 50% of them compete, so seeing their physiques and seeing how they change over the weeks just working out was inspiration for me to get better. And then people started noticing my physique as I started getting in shape, in better shape, and said, hey, you should compete. So I was like, okay, I'll try it out. And my first competition was a very humbling one. I did horrible, 4th out of 4. It was just heartbreaking, and I kind of wanted to give up then. I was like, this isn't for me. But then my coaches, Team MVP training, they took me in and transformed me into something so much better. And that's what got the ball rolling for me to want to keep competing.
Awesome. Tell us a little bit about your supplementation and diet.
Oh goodness, my diet now is strictly fish, tilapia and whiting, and that's a struggle to get, mentally change from having chicken and beef to having just fish. Very hungry at times. My supplements, I love First Form. I take majority of their stuff. Their fat burner, which is the thyroid drive. I take their pump, which is the Alpha Surge. I take their protein, which is the level 1 ice cream sandwich. I love it. It's amazing. I also take some of GEC's products, which is an LX, and the Ostrum, Sarum Ostrum. That's amazing. That's helping me maintain my water and my muscle growth. And I love it. It's all natural, so it's nothing added to it. But I love it. It's amazing. I love those supplements.
Okay, dream cheat. What would be your dream cheat meal?
Oh gosh. Honestly, right now, I just want pizza. I just want a Papa John's pizza with 10 sauces, and I just want to go at it. Maybe a couple croissants on the side. But yes, pizza is what I'm craving right now. I have to have pizza.
I got a question for you. What does it take? If somebody's interested in getting into the world, I know we had a conversation about it, and I'll tell you, it really was memorable.
Yeah.
What does it really take, and what separates a person who's going to make it in this world and who's not, and probably going to fizzle out soon?
The word self-discipline. That's honestly what it takes. Dedication as well, but self-discipline plays a huge role. I've seen so many people who talk about wanting to be into fitness and wanting to do shows, and they start it and then they fall off. I honestly think if you have the mental stability, the self-discipline to actually do something and keep at it, no matter what you go through, no matter the hardships, you can do anything. And bodybuilding is one of them. You have to be able to eat the food. You have to be able to keep yourself from wanting to go out and cheat on your diet. You have to be able to get in the gym when you're feeling at your worst and still hit those workouts, even when you feel like you can't even pick up a 10-pound dumbbell. You have to have perseverance, self-discipline, and you just have to love what you do. If you love it, you'll never have to go in and work as hard just because it's something that you do on a regular basis.
That's right. I agree with that. All right, and last question. How about, can you describe to our audience what your training routine looks like. For example, how often and to what degree are you doing cardio, and what does your training regimen look like? Are you a body part a day, 2 body parts a day?
Okay. Honestly, I usually go by how I feel. When I wake up in the morning, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna hit legs. But when I'm on a more stable routine, I usually do shoulders on Monday, I usually do back on Tuesday, I'll do chest on Wednesday, legs on Thursday, arms on Friday. And I usually, like I said, I usually do 1 body part. If I'm feeling like I want to have a 2 days off the week, I'll usually stack them up and I'll do back and bis, chest and tris, shoulders, and legs, and I'll take the rest of the days off, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But usually that's how my routine works. I'll change it up maybe ever so often if I'm getting a little tired of doing that, but usually that's how my routine goes. As far as cardio, because I do hold water a lot, I tend to actually do a little bit more cardio, so I'm at like 40 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at night. So,
they ask if it's better to do a body part a day or every other day.
Honestly, you have to listen to your body. If you go in there and you feel like you do shoulders and you get a really good workout out of it, then just stick with shoulders. If you feel like you can do shoulders and you still have a little bit left at the end, then add back to it. Honestly, I like pairing shoulders and back because when you're working your back, you're also hitting your rears at times, and so it's always a really good combination to do. Honestly, it just depends on how hard you push and how far you can actually push your body. If you want to do 2 body parts, you could split it up. That works as well. You feel better doing 2 body parts throughout the week. Some people do 2 body parts a day just so they can actually hit shoulders twice a week. You know, it just depends on how you want to actually have your routine go.
Awesome. Okay, well, Alicia, thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to do this. Guys, just so you know, you'll be able to see Alicia again. I'm going to be filming backstage on live broadcast in 2 weeks from the Flex Lewis Classic in Murfreesboro at the Embassy Suites. If you're in the area and can come down, we'd love to see you. But I'm going to take the opportunity to get with Alicia again prior to her taking stage so you can see her in show-ready form. And she's going to be pumped, I guarantee you that, because you can see how excited she is already. Thanks again for watching the Gun Circus, guys, and we'll see you in a bit where we're going to be interviewing Brian Maben. He's a personal trainer and coach in the area who's been helping me with nutrition and posing. And then later today we're going to be getting with Justin Gross as well, who has also been helping me with the same items. I'm always hungry and thirsting for knowledge and get it anywhere I can. Thanks again. We'll see you soon.
Good job, girl.